everyone, it's Rhiannon Payne, Marketing Director at Ruby Central, and I'm here today at the final RailsConf in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania with Alan Ridlehoover, who is a Senior Engineering Manager at Cisco. Thanks so much for being here, Alan. It's good to have you.
Thank you for having me.
We really appreciate your sponsorship this year and for many previous years as well. For a company like Cisco Meraki, what are the benefits of sponsoring a show like RailsConf?
Sure. We're a very large Rails shop. We have somewhere around 1,000 developers, and even with just general attrition, we're probably looking at 100 to 120 developers that we need to hire every year. So an event like RailsConf, RubyConf, those events are our largest opportunity to get in front of a large number of developers and let them know who we are, let them know we exist. A few years ago, before we started doing the sponsorships, there was no recognition of our brand within the Rails community. People didn't even know that Cisco used Rails. Now we're pretty common name. We're front and center right here. So.
Absolutely. Yeah, actually, so at RubyConf in Chicago last year, RubyConf 2024, I remember you went on stage the morning of day one and you said something like Cisco Meraki is the biggest Ruby shop that you've never heard of.
Yep, we are the largest Rails shop you've never heard of. And we're one of the oldest too. We've been around since 2006. We started on Rails 1.0. And I actually told a funny haiku at that opening remark, and we were actually founded exactly 11 days after Twitter. And so the haiku I shared was, Ruby is pure joy, long after the fail whale bailed, we are still using Rails. And it's totally true. Like, we are committed to using Rails. And it's been a product that's really worked well for us over the years.
So what's the engineering culture like at Cisco Meraki? Why would an engineer want to be part of your team?
There are a couple of things. First of all, we're an incredibly diverse, inclusive team. We lead with empathy. We're very serious about that. But just from like a technical standpoint, the problems we're trying to solve are not problems you're going to see at your average startup. We have 4 million plus lines of code. We have 190,000 RSpec tests. The scale of that stuff is really challenging. And in addition to that, the scale of what our customers are doing with our data is really demanding as well. So if you're interested in like large scale problems, or you're interested in like developer experience, or you're interested in like working with physical hardware, those are things that most Rails engineers don't get to do. So we want people who are interested in really challenging problems.
That's awesome. And Alan, we're here at the final RailsConf 2025, and I know you've been to several over the years. What makes this conference unique in your experience?
It's been a long time since David's been here. That was interesting. I don't know, there's a little bit of melancholy, particularly on day one. People were a little sad to see this ending, but with like Ajay's keynote today was phenomenal. If you didn't get to see it, you should watch it because it was amazing. He talked about all the different keynotes over the years, and there's 8 different keynotes I now need to go watch from years that I didn't get to attend. Plus, this is always a part of the event, but this year it seems even a little bit more special. Reconnecting with people that you haven't seen in a while, having that chance to like share stories, share thoughts, share a meal, all that. It's going away. This conference is going away, and we're not going to get that opportunity to see each other again. So there's been sort of a, like, I'm going to miss you attitude. And so it's made this conference feel different than some of the previous conferences. Like, I always knew that I'd see you next year.
Yeah.
But we're going to have to find creative ways to make that happen now.
Yeah, I have one idea. RubyConf 2026.
Of course.
Very excited for that. It is really interesting. There has been such a bittersweet feeling this year. We're on day 3 of the event now. And I do think that hopefully we've been able to create a celebration that people will remember very fondly. A lot of people as well here for the first time ever. This is their first and last RailsConf.
Yeah.
I think from my perspective, like, it's been great introducing new people to the community and to the ecosystem, getting them excited to go to RubyConf next year and all these other events popping up all over the world, like SF Ruby, Baltic Ruby Kaigi, Tropical in Brazil. There's so much activity happening in the ecosystem, and it's truly incredible and inspiring. So hopefully one of the takeaways will be...
Yeah. That's one of the things that's going to result from the end of RailsConf is that our recruiting organization is now looking for other ways to recruit, including local regional conferences. We sponsored Sin City Ruby this year. We will be sponsoring XO Ruby as well as Rocky Mountain Ruby. Haven't finished talking to the SF Ruby folks, but I hope to be there as well. And we're continuing to look for other opportunities to do recruiting. And I've had a great chance to meet people here who are trying to organize events. So I'm thankful for that opportunity here as well.
Absolutely. I think that is like one of the magical things that's happening right now in the ecosystem is how much in-person gathering and excitement is happening. It really feels like a resurgence and a renaissance of Ruby on Rails.
Yeah, it's like Shan's keynote on the first morning, talking about the wave cresting and the gathering again, and it feels like there's a new wave coming in for sure.
We're glad to have you on this wave with us, on this journey, and we're looking forward to seeing you next year at RubyConf.
Awesome. I'll see you there.
Thanks, Alan.
Thank you.